Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
Congratulations there, and Danny, I hope you danced and sang along to that. There's another man we want to say congratulations to behind my back here. Congratulations, Luke, on such a wonderful, successful run. And welcome tonight. We have Luke, we have Sean Radley, Jack Sheehan, Bernard Crowley, and Dick Ryan. So welcome along there to every face smiling. I think it went beyond what we thought it would go. We'll let you start it off, Luke.
No, we had, in fairness, we had a superb turnout of people between cars and tractors, and the crowning glory was the two magnificent cars that came from Mallow, and they really fulfilled the day out, and the weather then made everything. You know, so it's just outstanding, and we're very thankful for the people that turned out, and the amount of money that has been raised is above and beyond again. So we're just blown away, really, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a total success, and I think for the people that didn't know the structure of the day, I think it was the first run there with Blackwater Valley, and first man out the gate was Jack Sheehan with a tractor, and his gang after him. Well, Jack, what did you think of the day?
Well, I suppose it was a very special day for us as a group. It was our inaugural event. We got fantastic support. We were very lucky with the weather from the point of view that it was raining earlier in the morning. Very heavy in some places, but we escaped in Oban, and of course the people of Oban were outstanding to us with their hospitality and provided us with all the grub and everything free of charge, and we must thank Super Value for sponsoring the scones and things as well on the morning in question. But coming back to the run itself, I was involved in the tractors, as you say, Willie, and we had a very nice scenic run, and the weather was great. We stopped at over St. John's Well, the view was fabulous, and everybody was very happy about it, and what they seem to be very thankful for is that it is vintage only.
Yeah, there was a great reaction to that. I think everyone else got that fact that such a lineup of vintage tractors, you know, it was really kind of took people back in the years when they were out and about in them, a lot of the people like. And
yeah, and you know, I suppose in a lot of runs nowadays, I know most of them are bigger fundraisers and things like that, where you would probably need all the modern tractors and everything, but you know, people were very thankful to see just vintage, for, you know, because after all, I suppose all these vintage clubs started out with vintage.
Yes.
And just kind of left behind in some places, really.
Yes.
All because of fundraising, you know.
Well, I mean, I suppose you have a choice. You either go for fundraiser or go for vintage,
well,
and I think
that's about the size of it. But
the basic fact of it, yeah.
The overall enthusiasm about the whole thing and the support we got was unbelievable, really.
Yeah, and I think that you organised the stop at St. John's Well, which was really kind of appreciated, to stop off and have a chat again for another 10 minutes.
It was, and everybody was very relaxed, and you know, when we got to Carrigan email, the sun was shining and the grub was ready for us, and as the man said,
yes,
you know, we were just a bit lucky. We were there a bit, half an hour, we'll say, before the cars, and
yes,
so we were wined and dined, as it were, before the
yes,
lads and the cars came. So, and quite an evening turned out to be with music and everything, really, thanks to yourself, and you know, right. I mean, everything couldn't have went better, really.
No, and like, you know, the say ourselves joined in for a few songs, and we had our local group here that had come from Kyoto the week before, plus the, you know, the rest of them then like fell in for the evening, and it was the weather like that made it, really, because everyone that was down in a hurry home, they sat down, listening to music, like, yeah.
Somebody in a hurry home, and you know, very enthusiastic and wanted to know when was our next day.
Yeah, that's the.
So as that turns out, is next Saturday week, the 21st.
Yeah, Saturday.
With Our Ladies Run.
Yes,
in aid of the Cullen Special Needs Association here in Cullen, yeah.
Well, I think, I suppose we have a few runs done in our time ourselves, and it is nice. The ladies will be looking what's been done, but at least I can take control of this one and see what it is like from the front line and have a go at it from that, which I see by our WhatsApp group is coming along very well. It is live every day there. There's, if we miss half an hour, you'll be going back in messages. There's everything between stop the this and that, and the whole thing is the plan is coming together.
It is indeed, really. I mean, sure, as you said, that the phone is buzzing there all day, every day, really, but it just goes to show, like, that, everybody has a part to play, and they're all
Exactly.
doing their part well over and above, really. You know what I mean? And it's great. It's very enthusiastic for all of us, really, and long may it last, as the saying goes.
And like the thing about it is, tis live, and everyone is seeing how far the thing has gone. Everyone is updated as this happening, what the next one have done, and
That's right, yeah.
really keeping the thing together. To see that happening. What were your thoughts on the rundown?
I would have to agree with Jack and everything he said there. It was an absolutely fantastic day. It was a great start for the group. Also, like, I suppose I'm living in Urbana, maybe I'm a bit biased, but I thought they were absolutely fantastic. They're a great group there, the Urbana Social Club there, and I mean, the venue is second to none, really. It is, you won't find
ideal, yeah.
I think, to be quite honest. It's got everything, and there's great hospitality in Urbana. As I've said a few times before, if you leave Urbana hungry, it'll be your own fault.
There's no doubt about it, yeah.
That,
well, I suppose for a new group starting off, it's lovely to meet a door wide open with a welcome on it to come in.
It is, yeah. And Willie, they've a great enthusiasm for it as well. Like, they're looking forward to the next event
straight away, and
we're welcome there anytime. There's no problem there. Like, and they're delighted that the hall has been used as well, the community centre.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's the hub of activity in a rural area, like, and that's kind of a good thing to have as well, that is there and being used.
That's it. And I'd say there was a lot of local tractors to our band that wouldn't seen out for a long time, or probably never before. And the run on it is just the go of it, like when the neighbours will pull out, they pulled out as well. Like,
the good local guys at home there now went, and like, I mean, they really enjoyed it. They could have gone maybe to tractor runs as such.
Yeah.
And it was a day to meet people, and as you say, like, as Jack said, stopped at St. John's Well. I suppose it was the most fabulous day. Like, it was.
And the scenery was fantastic, because it was very clear day, actually.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
And Declan, what was your thoughts on it?
Well, I thought it was an absolute success, and I suppose, when you're starting off in a new group and a new run and everything like that, with 10 dedicated people, you're always a bit anxious to see how things would go on the first run, and sure, it was a mighty success. I believe it was 113 vehicles on the day, which is outstanding altogether.
Every box was ticked.
Every box was ticked, and I suppose we all have a lot of interest and enthusiasm in the vintage scene, and we have many years of experience involved in other clubs, running different events, and working with these great people here. It's been great joy and happiness, that we were able to do these runs and do them so professionally, and long may it continue.
Yes. Now, Sean, you joined up with us on the evening as well.
Yes, indeed. But first of all, may I comment on the amazing studio we have here. This must be a record, that a studio that would be comfortable with 3, we now have 6 guests here, which is absolutely amazing. And Danny was on the phone, of course, and I think he's in the background here, so that's fabulous in itself. Yes, indeed, on the day itself, unfortunately coincided with another very spectacular event in Knocknagree, the unveiling of the mural, the Fairfield mural in Knocknagree, which was beautifully painted and designed by Neil O'Dwyer from County Tipperary. And his latest project is a Nina, and it's in tribute to Shane McGowan, That's his latest one in Nina. But when I arrived in Corriganima on the day itself, and we have a very special series of interviews that we recorded that we'll, during our winter season now, we'll be broadcasting on Radio Treasures. But what impressed me is that there were guests from as far away as Clare and Tipperary. Am I right there, Luke?
That's right, yeah, that's right.
Absolutely. And then, as Luke was just saying there, for me to see the cars of the 1920s, they were so special. In front of Corriganima Church, it was really like going back in time in a most marvellous manner. And talking about the entertainment, that was, it was really a fiesta atmosphere when I got there. And the amount of different, as you say, the music on stage at the moment, but then we had even a young Bowron player.
That's
who
right.
did a mighty
He trained
job.
up in the end of the evening. Yeah.
Sean Murphy particularly introduced the young Bowron player, and he was one of the greatest hits. And Jack, you did mighty versions of some of the most favourite songs there. But there was an amazing, and dancing. There was what do they call it? The slosh.
The slosh, yeah.
That was,
Yeah, the whole thing was there.
And the entertainer, Barry, of course.
With Barry, and there was Tim Johnane.
Tim Johnane, yes, of course.
The Patsy O'Leary's girls
Oh,
were there,
yes.
and their friends, they were on.
They had come from Blackwater.
They had got a prize in Blackwater here the week before.
A very prestigious one, I think.
Yeah. And we look forward to Our Ladies Run. They're back again with their half-star band on that Saturday.
My goodness.
Wow. So
they're
we're looking forward to them back again as well.
tremendous. So very special, and it's great to see that what a success it's been.
Yeah. I think we've got to listen to the man himself now to finish off this interview.
No, like that, Mr. Ollie, is from start to finish. It was all the help really we got from the guards, the motorbike marshals, the people from our band, and we'll say the people in the pub in Corriganima, the chipper, everyone rode in behind us, and we had an absolutely fabulous day. And we have a tremendous cheque to present there tomorrow night to the Alzheimer Society in our band, and we look forward to that again tomorrow night. Another big night for the Blackwater Valley Vintage Club, our group, and we'll say it's roll on the ladies, because they have a lot of work put in now to their run, and that'll finish in the farm in Greenock, which is another great spot to finish up in. So we'll just.
Yeah, we'll be bringing them in next week to see what stories they'll tell us and how far they've done, and just to keep them going. And like I said earlier on there, we'll have George on then to tell us about the Ballymacron the day after, so we'll have plenty vintage again next week. So that's about it. We'll finish it off with one old song from Jack. He's the only singer we have, so we'll finish with a song, Jack.
We definitely have said no. I suppose we could give a verse of Walt Hady's things that is the local song, and it, thanks to Barry O'Halloran, they've been doing very well in Carriganima.
Oh, very well.
Yeah.
So here goes. Ye maids of Duhallow, who are anxious for courting, a word of advice I will give unto you. Proceed to Bantier, to the athletic sports field, and hand in your names to the sports committee. But do not commence any sketch of your programme till the carriage you see coming over the hill, down through the valleys and glens of Kilcorny, our own darling sportsman, the boat Eddie Quill. For rambling, for roving, for football or sporting, for drinking black porter as fast as you'd fill. In all your days roving, you'll find none so jovial as a Musgrave sportsman, the bold Eddie Quill. No, I labelled that because there's 17 verses in it. have to say about Paul Teddy Quill in relation to the vintage, and anytime we've been out to Latimer, my good friend Ted Collins and Rackwood, we never left anywhere without having a bar of Paul Teddy Quill and his son that we were out together.
Just kind of a national anthem to the whole setup.
The national anthem of the whole setup, and of course Ted being the president of the Hall Vintage Club at the time, you know.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And Jack, do you know who would be very proud of you there with your great version of Paul Teddy Quill? The late Joe Lynch. He used to sing it every Saturday on the Walton programme at 1:45 on a Saturday on the Walton programme. So that's mighty altogether.
Yeah.
So now folks, that's about it, and hope you enjoyed my part of the show. George will be taking over there.